Listen, I had the worst time reading Tory Game, and after Wani Kiss showed me the light of just having a little lighthearted fun, let's go. The day after the formal is Saturday, which then falls straight into winter break, with Christmas coming not too long after. Speaking of, I still need to buy everyone, save Vinny, a gift. It's fine. I'm sure that less than a week to Christmas won't mean the mall will be an absolute madhouse. Anon, you're way too poor to buy everyone a gift. They'll be okay with you, okay? And I'm right. It isn't a madhouse, it's a full-on Rega-era asylum, with the patients running the show. Luckily, I'm the only idiot suffering the consequences of my procrastination. The pains themselves went out to see a movie, with only Olivia really pushing to come with me. I wouldn't have any of this, least of all because it would be very hard to get her a gift while she was with me. Couldn't you just consider the cool statuette, the Christmas gift, a little early? Come on, and bail yourself out here, buddy. Don't make things hard on yourself like that. You're being stupid. Afterwards, it's back to the pain so we can head to a place called Little Trudon for dinner. It's like, I get it, you're trying to do cute references, but I'm a little annoyed by it sometimes. My jaw aches constantly because everyone is like clicking it. For some reason, every single person describes the jaw as clicking shut. It's like, you gotta see a doctor, man. It's not how your joints work. My jaw aches constantly now, and it hurts like a mother whenever I speak. Looks like Mia smacked me upside the head with a sponge soaked in purple paint. Sophia about flipped her lid when she saw it this morning. If it weren't for Damien and me and Olivia running interference, I'm pretty sure I would have been smothered to death by a motherly cat. You would have been crying again, you poor guy. Not that much can be done about it. I'm just gonna have to grin and bear it. Scratch that. Grinning actually hurts the most. Further complicating the gift buying is the fact that I'm down to my last few bucks after paying Malcolm for his time. Not that I regret it. I wonder if he's able to make a living with how often he gives rides for free. Like 3 times at most. As far as you can tell. Ducking, dodging, and diving through the primarily Saurian crowds is a feat in enough. Lunch prepared you for it. Come on, please reference that lunch is the same. But it still leaves the matter of what to get for everyone. Oh shit. Oh, no. My Discord isn't set to. There we go. Almost had a ping. I gotta be thrifty, but smart. No, I can't just get everyone schlocky gift fodder that lines the store shelves around the holidays. Not after all this stuff. Listen, I'm pretty annoyed at the glorification of Christmas. It's like, Anon, people understand if you can't afford anything, you're poor. That's just how it goes. If you want to give him a gift, make him something cute for the whole family and put all the money in one place and just show your appreciation that way and be like, listen, if I ever become a little richer, I'll buy you something nicer. But for now, this is what... Like, can Christmas gifts just be from the fucking heart already, you Americans, instead of sucking capitalists' dick in the process? Come on. Vinny is covered, of course. I got something in mind for Olivia, too, but I have to find a shop that does photo prints and hopefully sells frames, too. Damien, well, he'll be happy with any of them. For Randy, I think it's just a good butcher's cut for Christmas dinner like I mentioned that one time. Sophia's a coffee drinker, so maybe get her something that's higher end. And there's Liz, of course. What are you gonna go? Who's planned for everything? Yeah, that's a big risk, isn't it? You'll always get something she already has. In spite of the crowd's best efforts, I found a couple of stores that fit my goals. Somebody's yelling at me that something I post is on the soundtrack. Spider Cards Best Efforts found a couple of stores that fit my goals. To Damien, a pretty nice foosball table, just like he couldn't afford at the arcade. A foosball table? It was like a little one? I thought those were pretty expensive since they're like a whole dang table. Hopefully a funny inside joke, if anything. To Sophia, a moderately expensive bag of dark roast Arabic coffee. Not much of a fan myself, so I defer to a couple of internet reviews I can find on my phone to get a good brand. I'll have to grab a prime rib on my way home, but I'm already parsing out my remaining cash to ensure I can get everything. It'll be tight. Are your parents chipping in on this, Anon? Where'd you get the money? Liz is the tallest order, pun intended, thus far. She seems like the kind of person to get herself everything she needs. As fitting as it would be to get her a planner, she probably has several at this point. I'm too broke and ignorant on the tech to get her anything nice like a drawing tablet. So instead, I find myself in a Saurian clothing store, trying desperately to gauge. Let's call them fucktarded size tables they have. These make sense to Saurians, but as a spear-chucking, fire-making skinny, I'm out of my depth. I appreciate that Anon's roots are showing as he's confronted with an uncomfortable situation. There's a wide variety of clothes for every type of dino, from taro jackets to pants with pants holes, and even massive loafers for T-Rexes. When I find the Brachiosaurus section, I have to get a worker's help to figure out the best fit for Liz. I land on a neck warmer and have to play the guesstimating game with the employee to figure out what Liz's neck size is. Don't you have a group shot? That'll help. In any case, I think I get close enough. I imagine these people have to deal with that a lot, and I'll just get a picture that includes you and Liz, and she'll figure it out. Or him, whoever. In any case, I think I got close enough. You mean you got close enough, because you've already made that guess. That's not an ongoing process. If not, you know damn well each of these gifts is going to have a receipt coupled with it. Why a gift receipt? Just say the receipt. Taking the neck warmer in hand, I appreciate the material between my fingers. Soft and silky, warm, but not the suffocating kind. Yep, I'd put that on my big-ass neck if I had one. That's a great way to put it, though, Anna, you little... Oh, shit. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Someone's posting a dog. Dog! Yeah, doggy. I love that dog. Still don't know where the guy got the dog. I think he just picked it off the street. What a great dog to have. When he just found in a box. Alright, where was I? Listen, I'm in a much better mood now that I'm reading something that doesn't constantly make me wonder what the fuck you're doing. You know, it's nice to read something that's nice. Honestly, Tory game better pick up the slack quickly, or otherwise I'm gonna say something weird like, man, this is the worst one. Like, I already said that Wani Kiss was worse than NTS for certain reasons, but it's picked up the slack now that it doesn't have to do plot stuff too much. And it did wrap it up nicely. It's just the spots in between just weren't properly balanced. It was clearly kind of struggling to find its footing, but now it does, and you know what they say, if you leave on a high note, at least I won't be filled with massive rage, you know? I'll walk away going, this couldn't have been that bad, right? That's the magic trick. The sandwich, they call it. You start good, you end good, and the in-between is just hot dog shit. Too bad Anna doesn't have a big-ass neck. It does give me another idea for a gift for Olivia. But I'll have to see if Sophia can help me make it. Not only is it not in the budget, but I didn't see anything like my vision while I was there. Oh man, it's a fucking vision. Anna has a fucking vision. Speaking of Olivia, it's pure serendipity that I see a photo printing shop only a ways away upon exiting the clothing store. It smells of wood and leather when I enter, oddly enough. The store's nearly empty, save for the sound of someone working the back room, and the interior lighting is dim compared to the sun-soaked mall interior and it's classy. Isn't it winter? You made a constant big deal about how it fucking snows, but the sun in winter is good enough? Fuck you. I'm not in much of a rush, so I'll give the worker a break and inspect everything the store has to offer. Most of the frames are novelties, themed in wildly different ways, like nautical or rustic farmstead. Anything too fancy, because as funny as it would be to make it a toddler's finger painting frame for Olivia, it would detract from the subject. Oh god, listen, right? I talked in Tori about like how nothing of Inko's mental state is really conveyed to us. Like he doesn't dream or have any big thoughts or actually consider anything. But look at this. This is Anon's thoughts, right? I want you to put your mind. I'd say you want to have actions. You want to show, don't tell, and those actions have to talk. You gotta have something to say. And I know that this is a lot of talking, right? This is the talk section of the story. But look at this. Anon is indicating that he is thinking about being a little lollygagger. He's talking. He's giving us his emotions. He's obviously a little upset that he doesn't have the budget, and I don't know, man. There's something about this. Anon feels relief that he sees this store. You get this sense of like Anon's having a day. You know, it's like we're there with Anon as he goes through the store. I might not have a vision of what those stores look like, but I get a sense that he's trying his best. He's a good boy. He gets a little pet-pats. Pet-pat meme included. Someone must have made that one, right? Alright. Then I see it. An innocuous frame, utterly unimpressive and moderately priced. But it's perfect. The color of the same manila off-white as his feather quill, with black and gold trim. My heart aches a little at that, with a stomach-churning rage a mere aftertaste. See, listen, I'm a little annoyed that he includes rage, but here's the thing, right? If you get rid of the rage, this is all you need. This is his emotions. His heart aches, and he's stomach-churning. We know he's angry at Yatacon, but he also misses him. So, like, This is what I mean. Inko has an inner world. There's something happening that's not the shit he's sticking his hands into. Isn't that nice? That this fucking character is experiencing his characteristics? Found what you're looking for, son? Did you find what you're looking for, son? A gruff voice inquires behind me. In an instant, I'm back in that dark and seedy part of town, so full of doubt and desire. You're in a mall, man! Turning around, I'm afraid for a moment that it was all a dream, and that's exactly where I'll be. Instead, I find the same grey goateed saurian cowboy from the printing shop. I like this frame, but I need a certain photo printed for it. Oh, it's this guy, right? He twists at the end of his goatee. A goatee is inherently not twistable, right? It's like short. Can a goatee be long enough that you can twist it? Nodding with a low hum and gestures for me to follow him to the counter. I inspect him as he does his work on the ancient computer on the desk, grumbling something all the while about damned technology. Doesn't seem to recognize me, but even with how dark it had been outside that bar, it's hard to forget his face. I mean, the white 10-gallon hat's a dead giveaway. His name tag reads Sam. Oh, this is the guy that got you the... What? I honestly forgot who this guy is. Don't know. Another banal exchange, and I hand over my SD card to him to retrieve the photo. Well, let's have that same whistle as he inspects it, turn at the screen for me to verify it's the right one. The Artican's classroom lies in cold light with split clouds, just beyond brilliantly glowing. Wait, what? The Artican's classroom lies in cold white light with split clouds just beyond brilliantly glowing. Just beyond brilliantly glowing. You should put a comma there, buddy. Just beyond brilliantly glowing in yellow, gold, orange rays. There's a comma that belongs right the fuck here. It's pretty enough, I guess. But it's entirely owed to nature. I won't even act like taking the shot was on purpose. And photographers are a lot about nature. That's how you do it. Everything was so dreamlike in the wake of his passing. Still, Olivia's peculiar reaction to it is what sticks with me. Or what stuck with you? I don't know. I think I can do both, and I won't complain. Yeah, I'll be okay with both. Maybe it's the pretty colors of the clouds that captured her. It's not too dissimilar to the ones she put on the fountain painting, after all. That's the one. How long for it to be printed? It's a god before Christmas. He nods his head, turning the screen back to himself. Well, given the lack of clientele right now, we can get it done for you to pick up tomorrow. Maybe by the end of the day, there's no need to have you rush back in a few hours. I appreciate that. I pay for the print job and the frame, mentally calculating that I should have enough to get a decent prime rib from the local butcher shop. Thanks, I guess I'll check back in tomorrow. I start to walk away and almost make it to the exit when the clerk comes out. Hold on, son. You didn't answer my question earlier. I hadn't? Did you find what you were looking for? My eyes widen. So he does recognize me. I lower my head in contemplation. What was I looking for before, and has it changed since then? That whole night was a blur, a waking nightmare in a way. All I know is that I didn't want to be a NEET anymore, a decision that traces back to that night. Oh, it was the guy you met in the... Is this the guy you met in the... I don't even know, man. Hold up, we gotta go back a little bit. I think this is like one of the earlier chapters. It's not this chapter. Not this one. No, it's one of the earlier sections. Oh, here we go. The Dino Cowboy. He has a gray goatee twisted and says that. Found what you're looking. Oh gosh, what a callback! What a snarky callback! It's been like 15 chapters, my man. Why would I remember him? I thought it was a dream. I remember his eyes, and he had this peculiar. You're using peculiar a little too often because you just mentioned. No, that was a bit ago, Safi. You're just getting mixed up. This is a fine distance for a word like that. Peculiar, smile. I wanted to complain about smile, but this author has actually been extremely good with not using smile all the time. 8 times! Look at this spread. It's like here. Oh, wait. Look at this spread. It's like there's a smile, Here there's a smile, up here's a smile, here's a smile, here's a smile, here's a smile, and then look at that nice spread. There's a couple of smiles in here, but like, you know, if you're gonna smile all over the place, this is the way to do it. Like, don't get too hefty. Oh, it's 15 if you. Gonna have to dock you those points though. I still kind of trust this guy with a little more, because there's a lot more happening for the most part. And like I said, it's fine. It's fine. It's like man, there's so many other ways to describe someone who's happy or proud. Just describe them as proud. Just say they're proud. It's fine. You don't have to always physically describe how people are doing. I know, right? I'm the guy who tells you that. I met his eyes, and he see this peculiar parental smile as he slowly nods to coax an answer from me. I remember all those doubts from that night. Doubts about everyone out. I was just a drag on everyone, a burden. For what my future would look like after meeting Olivia. I still can't put it into words, but yeah, I did. Thanks, Sam. Not a problem, man. How do you know my name? Is he a magic cowboy after all? If you want to show that a character is confused, you have them ask a question, then he goes, "What the hell?" That's fantastic. It was on your debit card, son. Oh, right, yeah, thanks. Oh, fuck. Take my leave from the shop and tentatively glance back. Thankfully, the storefront doesn't disappear. Phew. Good. I don't know how I'd cope with magical bullshit being real now that I'm on the normie track. Yeah, you don't have your protagonist shield anymore, you're just a normie. I check my phone as I head back to the metro, bags in hand. Marvel CGI Fight 2. Electric Boogaloo. Sucked ass! You should have heard Vinny. Brutal turd. Vinny wouldn't. No. Stop this! Ah, I hated this so much. Why are you doing this? Stop. You don't... Vinny would tear it down for completely separate reasons than Liv would. That's the problem. Oh no, he's done being tardy. You know he's late. I'll be over in a few hours to head out for dinner. What? I'll be over in a few hours to head out for dinner. Still getting a last gift, and you know the commute time and all that. Alright, see you then. Love you. Faint reminder comes to mind of seeing that text. A promise made in blood that my ancestors demand I honor. Okay. After a long for a response, I am going to fucking murder you! I love you too, Hot Wheels! Her only response to that is my terrible drawing of a promposal sketch page with the impact font. My reaction to that information. Oh god, I love her so much. My ride home is as quiet as ever, with a chilly breeze forcing most Saurians indoor. For some reason, the metro has terrible heating and insulation, despite the majority diner population. It's because you live in a fucking Mediterranean climate. It's supposed to be hot all year round. Or at least warm. I get off my stop and Google a butcher to get a cut from. Short walk, even able to get a £5 rib with the last of my money. About $1 left in my name, just enough for a soda, if you can find a vending machine that cheap. There's stroll back home, place the prime away before shoddily wrapping the rest of the present with discount roll wrapping paper I bought. Funnily enough, they have little gators on them. Coincidences that sure seem to happen a lot in Volcaldera. Maybe it's the normal amount for a life lived outside of the Theranian liturgical analysis forms. The Theranian? Ugh. Anna, please, you're cutting too deep this time. Gifts wrapped, roast secured, and still some time before dinner. Yep. It's shitposting time. Looks like Pole is still pulling triple doubles. Dang. On the Lizard Lounge. Man, they got bold when they found that one slur. And now they're back to the bottom of the pecking order. I still feel sentimental, though. I decided to hop on is it slash B or just B? I hop on B and spend a long while typing out my story thus far. All the sordid details, sans identifying info, and meeting and getting with Olivia. It takes up most of my time, so I refresh the thread while idly scrolling past the rest of the board. Before I head out, my eyes rove over. Oof! What a slick one. Rove over the myriad typical responses, with the last one being fake, plus gay, plus Elizabeth fucking fancy, plus kill yourself. Thank you, Anon. Very cool. Oh man, that's you know that warms his old heart. You know, he remembers typing those back in the day. I roll my eyes at that, knowing damn well I'd say the exact same shit to what I just posted. C'est la vie. Oh, that's a slick... Oof. Man's pulling out some slick moves here. Jesus. a bit late at the door and text Olivia that they can leave and meet me in Little Trudon as I head out. There smells of Christmas in that indescribable way. Street lights and decorations blink to life all across Vocaldera, and Little Trudon itself is a white dwarf star with all its festive lighting. There should be a comma there because you're not using ant like that. I've never been here before, but it feels half like a gentrified shopping center, and the other half feels like I'm gonna get sex trafficked. Definitely too attractive for my own good. So I speed walked out of the rapey parts and towards the ritzy side. Oh dang. You mean the rizzy side, my zoomer? Guess the Paynes really liked the pizza the coupons got us, cause it looks like we're eating at Dino Mo's tonight. It's a quaint Italian villa-themed pizza joint with warm overhead lighting and the smell of garlicky goodness permeating the air. Paynes already have a table when I walk in and sit down immediately. Oh, that's why I had to head out to dinner. I gotcha. Damien is practically salivating over the menu and he wipes his mouth speaker. So, did you get all the gifts you need, man? I think so. I hope everyone likes them. Oh, I'm sure we do, and no matter what. I don't know. I might hate mine if it sucks. You said you were getting a gift, woman. You already got me. Can I return it? Nope, all sales are fine. Should have thought about that before letting me into your home and feeding me. That was Damien's idea, and I haven't regretted it once. Damien flashed a smile and a thumbs up, giving everyone a good laugh. Damn, what a slick bitch. Vinny pauses, coloring his kids. How old is he? Yeah, I like having a man around. He's like the dog Mom would let us have. Vincent. Sophia has to stifle her own laugh as she chides him. I'm at that. Well, guess in that case, the dog won't buy an amazing Christmas gift. I guess I'll have to return. No. Sorry, Anna, you're not a dog. Vinny's impassioned outburst draws several sets of confused eyes from around us. Alright, fellas, I won't return it, Vinny, even if you give me a little punk. Just focus on your drawing. Gotta show Olivia up, right? Why not? He's already thrashing your skills. Well, unlike in Wani, it's not like you ever taught him. Yeah, too bad you can't return me as defective. Put my arm around it, which he leans into. The Paynes had ordered just before I arrived, so the food comes to the table not long after that. Several pizza pies, including Olivia's own anchovies. He's not easily coerced or stunned by my attempts this time, so I cut my losses before she takes my fingers as recompense. Holy hell, this Mo guy's a wizard when it comes to pizza. Just as good as last time, even better since it's fresher in-house. I think I even see the owner himself make his way out as the employees bid him farewell. T-Rex, large mustache, gopher cap. He's taken to bowling and leaving with this brick shithouse of a tarot and dark scales and a chunk taken out of his head crest. For a moment I catch his eyes, and with the malevolent glare he levels me. It's like we've been mortal enemies in a past life. Or he's racist! Probably that. Either way, passes. The two tanners take their leave. Finish up our pizza not too long after, with everyone going at it voraciously. Oh wait. We finish our pizzas not too long after, with everyone going at it so voraciously. Everyone steps out into the cold night, and I like how nothing else happens at dinner. You're just there to eat a pizza, I guess. It sounds so lame. My Saurian companion shivering instantly in the balmy wind as the balmy winds graces their scales. Oh, gotta get back before a couple of popsicles. You coming with that on? I check my... You have a watch? In 2019? And run the metro in my head. Could probably grab the gifts from my apartment if I won't be heading back for Christmas. I'll come with you then. Olivia volunteers or so. Alright then, see you both back. Alright then, I'll see you both back home. Give us a holler if you need a ride after all. Randy pats me on the back with a smile as he passes by, the Paynes taking their leave. All ready to make for the metro, Olivia grabs my sleeve. Hang on. Yeah? She looks away back to Little Trudon towards a Christmas tree peeking just out of the roofs and buildings. Can we check that out first? Are we doing the fucking the fire breathing gang? Because if we're doing that, why? Sure, not every driver get to see a big ass tree. Jerk. I am serious. That sounds like an insult. I got a resting asshole voice. I take a hold of Olivia's chair and push her towards the massive conifer tree. Rounding the final corner towards it, it really is a sight to behold. A massive green spire to the sky wreathed in blinding lights of the entire color spectrum. gold star adorns the top, lightly twinkling with its own eternal illumination. Ornaments the size of my head hang off every side, pulsating as they refract the flickering lights all across the surface. Well, let's get on something a bit cuter. Gotta see if I can find one. I know exactly which song I want, actually. No, I know what I want. If I can't find it, we're gonna have to settle on that. What was that? You know, each of these songs, I got a little thing in my head that's associated with it. It's very hard to explain. I know. Why can't I find it? Why can't I find it? It's da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Like, where is it? Dancing? Where'd you go? Why can't I find it? Sure, we'll go with the small town on Pluto. Ugh. Okay. Olivia and I are the only ones on the chilly square admiring the tree. And when we do, it's in complete silence. The tail wraps around my... Come on, man. Describe it flowery. Come on, give it some flowery touches. She's just describing this cold action every single time. Come on, give it some love. Icy to the touch, it's shivering violently. Oh god, that's not very romantic. My girlfriend is dying. My date is ruined. But what if I were to put her in the oven and disguise it as my own body? Delightfully devilish add-on. Each moment is like a dream lately. I can't help but forget all the bad, if it can be called that, in the light of the good I've experienced. Makes me feel so petty as I was. Constantly hating everyone and everything, and so self-confident in my mediocrity and dismissive of anyone slightly rude to me. I was so short-sighted. Maybe I still am in some ways, but I'm a hell of a lot better than since I started the school year. Better. I look down at Olivia and feeling her eyes on me. The hood is pulled tight, and I can tell the cold is getting to her, but she's looking back at me with a loving gaze. The chromatic lights play off of her eyes as she says, "I'm proud of you, Anna." That's such a weird thing for Olivia to say. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like something she'd say. She wouldn't be proud of someone. Because, like, pride is kind of her big Achilles heel. I guess that's kind of the point, is that she's overcome her personal shortcomings or whatever. Fucking mumbling. Laying down and kissing on the top for Snoot. Not as proud as I really don't like this. I feel like part of the distance, like, because she's sitting down, I don't know if... I don't know, man. I'm so fucking... I'm not as proud as I am of you. You're so fucking corny. Just like that faking gay green text you posted. Of course, this bitch. Still, how... The fact that... Listen, I agree... I recently I had a comment, and the comment was like, man, isn't it kind of weird? Like, Anna and Olivia are never good for each other. And I'm like, yeah, neither has the reason to fix the other's actual major character problems, where they're just fucking assholes. And I'm like, eh... Anna and Olivia would not be good for each other because neither would fix the other's problems, realistically speaking. They would kind of just be okay being terrible. A power couple, I guess. Still over the smooth talker, and exactly how to respond. If you're faking gay, Olivia, I don't want to be real or straight. I can't believe Anna is, you know, it's one of those now. Thought it would happen. She's torn between busting a gut and blushing at the same time. Ultimately succumbing to the latter, she pulls her hoodie drawstring tight. Corny mother. Love you, Olivia! Okay. A smile immediately blooms on my face, and I don't have to wait for long. Less than a minute later, I hear a whisper. Love you to right on. My eyes return to the tree. But a minute or so, I want this moment to last. Aren't you a photographer? Isn't your whole job to capture moments? The comfortable quiet, the stunning visuals. The tree, too. Soon enough, we'll swing by my apartment and head back to the Pains. But for now, it's just in a moment with Olivia. Maybe it's wrong to say to always say I wish these moments could last forever. Because then I never get to the next one. And that would be a shame. We'll stop it for now. What a nice chapter reminding me that I'm capable of being more than just a giant Grinch. God damn, is Story Game just that bad, or I just that... Ugh.